Could you live in 400 square feet? We did when we were living in Honolulu, Hawaii, and we loved it.
It's a beautiful day in Hawaii here in Hawaii Kai. There's even a apparel sale out there. You can see it right next to Diamond Head.
Our very small studio was above a garage, and it was like a very cozy beach bungalow or cottage. Hi there, I'm Charlene with Journey Down the Road, where we talk about simple living in small spaces. We hope to inspire you to live simply by living in small spaces to create a sustainable lifestyle so that you can have more freedom and opportunities. In this video, I will share some ideas and options for challenges that might come up with furniture placement in a studio that has an open floor plan. If you love the idea of living more simply, or are downsizing, or thinking about downsizing, let us know in the comments. We'd love to connect with you small space dwellers. For us, we just happened to land into the minimalist tiny house movement before we even heard anyone talking about it. We were backpackers who were fresh off the missions field working with Christian churches and organizations all over the world. And believe me, when you're living out of a backpack, you have a pretty good idea of what it's like to live very simply. All right, let's get to the challenges of furniture placement in a small space. One of the main challenges we faced in an open studio floor plan with no distinct living area separations was placement of furniture and making the distinction between different areas of the living space. Our small studio was in the shape of a square or a box where the bedroom, living room, dining, and kitchen area were all in one space. So here are a few things that we did to section off the living areas by using furniture to make that distinction. In the kitchen, we placed a high table that we use as like a bar or island to make the distinction from the dining room and the living room area.
Over here is it's a little bar table deal, and those two chairs came with this table, so they all match.
This also helped to keep a clear walking path from our entrance into the kitchen and the living areas.
We remove our shoes in Hawaii. Aloha. And we walk straight into our kitchen here.
In the dining area, we placed a small bar height dining table set on the opposite side of the kitchen against the window. This sectioned off the dining room area from the kitchen and living room, yet it still maintained that open floor plan between the different areas. The living room was a bit more challenging. We used our sofa to section off this area. So from the couch to the wall where our TV was mounted was a visually recognizable living room. In order to make this work in our unique space though, we had to place our couch at an angle. This did take some time for us to get used to, but it was the only thing that we could think of that would work. We had to figure out how to get creative in our space.
Our couches. And here is the beautiful, dreamy ceiling, which makes this place so unique and awesome. So it's a huge beam that goes all throughout the studio.
Here's a view from across the way.
We placed a table behind the couch at an angle to make that distinction between the different areas of the house. This also became a sort of display and a storage area right in the walking path from the entrance, which added a nice touch. In our bedroom area, we placed a small desk right up against the window and then our bed next to it. So it was tucked away and it was considered our bedroom space. That way, when we were in the other areas of the house, like the kitchen, dining room, and living room, it was out of the way near the stairwell.
He made us curtains with beach mats.
The bathroom was separated by a door, so it was already its own distinct area. My husband built a closet for us in the bathroom. It was a sort of simple DIY project. Well, I don't know if it was simple, I'll have to ask him, but he built us a closet and that was tucked away in the bathroom. If you live in a studio or a small space, what has helped you with furniture placement and making the distinction between the different living areas in your home? We'd love to hear from you in the comments about that. There are many ways that you can get creative when you're working with a small space and an open floor plan. I hope that you were able to glean some ideas from challenges that we face when placing furniture in a small space. If you want to see the original video that we made about our small studio in Hawaii, or a video about our small apartment in Korea, click on the screen to watch those videos next. We'd love to have you join us on this journey. Make sure to subscribe if you're interested in videos about simple and small space living.